So we have a magic circle with 8 half double crochets and a slip stitch to join. So let's do that. This is how I make my magic circles. 1, 2, 3. Go under 2, grab the third, bring it up. Grab that third again, pull it through, pinch, hold it like that. Yarn over, through the hole, bring it up, half double crochet. It's 1, yarn over, through the hole, bring it up, half double crochet, that's 2. Yarn over, through the hole, bring it up, half double crochet, that's 3. Rewind if you need to, whatever. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull the tail, pull the one that shortened, usually on the bottom side. So I pinch this right at the end and I pull it, and it'll close the hole, and I wiggle it up and down just to get the stitches oriented. Pull it tight, wiggle, 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 and pull it. Pull the tail nice and tight. And they want you to slip stitch to join, which is going to be this kind of slanted one. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is that slanted stitch. Slip stitch to join. Pull through, slip stitch. Okay, row 1, chain 1, increase times 8, slip stitch to join. So chain 1, increase all the way around. So that just means you do the half double crochet twice in each stitch. So we're going to go in the first stitch and half double crochet. That's, where's my ball? Okay, here it is. Put a bobby pin in your first stitch, and then we're going to do it again in that same stitch right there. Go in, pull up, half double crochet. So on 2 we're increasing 1, and in the same stitch 2 is my increase. I will also write down the numbers that are my increase if I want to keep count. So it would be 2 is an increase, 4 is an increase, 6 is an increase, and so forth. On my patterns here, I'll say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 16. Oh, right. Sorry. 16. So I know on these numbers, if I'm keeping count, these numbers are my increases. And that helps. But I don't need to keep count, so I'm just going to do 1, and I know number 2 is my increase. 1, 2 is increase. 1 and 2 is increase. Oops, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Whoa. I don't know how loud my birds are. They're watching their YouTube videos and they get very happy when I put them on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's all 16. So you're going to look at this and there's going to be this stitch right here that looks like a stitch. And that's actually our slip stitch where we joined. So you just ignore it. Right there, that's our slip stitch to join. Just ignore it. Pop this out. And we slip stitch to join. I don't like slip stitching. I don't do it when I work my own patterns. It's just not something I do. I think especially for a beginner, it causes confusion on where you should put your first stitch. Like, should my first stitch be right here? And some patterns will say, well, yes, do your first stitch in that same spot. But again, just slip stitches, they're just too confusing, especially for a beginner. I would recommend not slip stitching, because then you absolutely know this is where I put my first stitch, and you go around and it makes no difference in your count, and it's less confusing. So let's do chain 1, 1/2 double crochet and increase. So we're gonna do, and because I'm skipping this slip stitch, I'm not gonna chain 1. I'm just gonna start doing 1/2 double crochet and an increase. So right here, 1, 2, and 3 is our increase stitch. That's how I keep count. It helps me remember, am I on an increase stitch or not? But alternatively, you can say 1, and then here's my increase, so I know I just put 2 in here. 1 and 2. It just depends on how your brain works and how you want to keep it. So 1, increase, 1, 2, 3 is my increase. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is my increase. Okay, so row 3 says chain 1. Oh, we're on row 4. Chain 1, 2 half double crochets, and then an increase. So you're gonna half double crochet twice, just normal, and then work an increase. And because I'm gonna skip the slip stitch, I just pull that out. I'm not gonna chain 1. You only chain 1 if you slip stitch. So this is 1. Place my stitch marker. 2. So there's my 2 half double crochets, and then I'm increasing. So I'm going to do 1, and then I'm going to do another right in that same stitch. And I repeat that 8 times. So 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. 2, 3, and 4th one is my increase. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my increase. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my increase. So there we go. So let's see. Now we're going to do 3 half double crochets and then an increase, and then I'll have 40 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is my increase. So 1, 2, 3, increase. So 2 in that same stitch. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, We're going to do that around. One, two, three, oops, and then next stitch we do two. One, two. Hey. One, two, three. Increase. One, two, three. Increase. So 60 stitches. What is next? Chain 1, 4 half double crochet, increase. Now we're going to do this up until we have 6 half double crochet before we increase. So now we're on 4, so let's do 4. One, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 2 in the same stitch. That's 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, increase. 1, 2, 'My mind wandered and I lost count. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 2 are my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 are my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm on an increase. So 2 in 1 stitch. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, increase. Okay, so I think you'll probably understand how you're doing this. So let's pretend that I did 5 half double crochet increase, 6 half double crochet increase, and now we're going to do the back loop only half double crochet around. Back loop only. Remove our stitch marker. Let's make sure this stays in focus, hopefully. Back loop only. So there's your front loop, and there's your back loop, and you're going to do back loop only half double crochet. So go into that back loop, pull up a loop, half double crochet right into that back loop. And make sure you don't catch that third bar. This third bar can look like my front and back stitches, but that's actually a third bar. That is the back third bar, this right here. Don't go into that. These are my stitches, 1 and 2. Back loop. Oops, I'm doing single crochet. And that creates this right here, this border.